Today we're diving into the most heart-pounding police chases caught on camera. Split-second decisions, daring escapes, and the burning question, who makes it out and who gets caught? Let's find out. Early morning on May 6, 2024, just after 3:30 a.m., a warning came over the Coffee County radios. A vehicle was blazing north on Highway 221 at speeds of up to 120 miles per hour, racing out of Lowndes County and showing no signs of stopping. As the car blew through Atkinson County and into Coffee County, deputies attempted to deploy spike strips, but each time the vehicle swerved, dodging the traps and racing recklessly into oncoming lanes at over 100 miles per hour. At the city limits of Douglas, another spike strip was deployed. Once again, the driver dodged it, refusing to give in. The stakes were higher than ever as the chase continued.
Stop sticks failed. They're crossing over. They're passing Bent Pine now.
Finally, at the intersection of Bowens Mill Highway and 441 South, a Coffee County deputy lined up a precision maneuver. With one swift pit, he sent the vehicle crashing into a crosswalk pole, bringing the chase to an abrupt end. Inside the vehicle were 4 occupants, all surrendering without resistance. It turned out the vehicle had been stolen the night before from the city of Douglas. The suspects even swapped the original tag for another stolen one before their high-speed getaway to Lowndes County. With the chase over, the suspects were handed back to Lowndes County deputies. What began as a late-night thrill ride ended in cuffs, another stolen car off the streets, and a lesson for anyone daring to push the limits. At 7:10 a.m. on May 30th, 2021, a calm morning turned into a high-speed chase along Georgia's winding roads. Officer Johnson was stationed on Georgia 166, using his laser to catch speeders. Suddenly, a gray Saturn VUE barreled down the road, clocking 73 miles per hour in a 55 zone.
Gray SUV, temporary 28, call 233-7421, P233.
The officer activated his lights and siren, signaling the driver to pull over.
That's important to see on the board.
Initially, the Saturn seemed to comply, pulling into a Quick Trip gas station. But just as the officer approached, the driver hit the gas, tearing through the parking lot and back onto the road. The chase was on. Speeding over 100 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone, the driver ignored stop signs, swerved into oncoming lanes, and blew through double yellow lines. It wasn't just dangerous, it was reckless. Every move risked the lives of innocent drivers on the road. As they approached Northside Drive, the officer knew this chase had to end before someone got hurt. He made the call to execute a pit maneuver. With a precise hit, the officer sent the car spinning into a guardrail, stopping it cold in the left lane.
Hands up! Get your fucking hands up on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Put your hands by your back!
The driver, later identified as Daniel Jerome Breimer, admitted to fleeing because he didn't have a valid license. To make matters worse, a warrant for failure to appear was already out on him. April 8, 2024, what started as a routine traffic stop on a quiet Florida highway quickly escalated into a high-speed chase. Around 4:30 p.m., an FHP trooper clocked Rashid Jaquin Campbell speeding on SR 82 in Lee County, but as the trooper approached the car, things took an unexpected turn. A strong odor of marijuana filled the air, and Rashid, already on felony probation for a concealed firearm charge, admitted to smoking in the car. A quick search revealed marijuana packaged for sale, a grinder, rolling papers, and a suspicious amount of cash. But the trooper's day was far from over.
Face the car. Stop! Turn around, face the car.
As the trooper tried to handcuff Rashid, he resisted, bolted back to his car, and sped off, triggering a high-speed pursuit.
Can you advise us your speed and position?
Right now,
10-4.
Barreling down SR 82, Rashid's attempt to escape ended abruptly when he lost control and crashed his vehicle. Rashid fled on foot, but the trooper wasn't far behind. After a brief chase, he was apprehended, and the charges started stacking up. Possession with intent to sell, fleeing law enforcement, resisting arrest, and even battery on an officer. With the marijuana testing positive and his probation now violated, Rashid's high-speed escape landed him straight in the Lee County Jail. A routine traffic stop turned into a wild chase, but in the end, the law caught up with him. It was a wild Monday on Florida's I-4 when a black Kia K5 sped past troopers at over 100 miles per hour. The driver pulled over near mile marker 129, but as troopers approached, they noticed a strange move. The man and woman inside had switched seats.
that door. Close the fucking door. Hey! Wait! Take it off.
The man, claiming he had no ID, seemed ready to talk, but then, with a sudden look, he dove back into the driver's seat and took off. A high-speed chase exploded, hitting speeds of 135 miles per hour, with the Kia tearing across State Road 44. Determined to stop him, troopers executed a precise pit maneuver, sending the Kia into a fence. But the driver, Patrick Gordon, bolted from the wreckage, disappearing into the woods. After a 45-minute manhunt, they tracked him down. Inside the car, officers found cocaine, fentanyl, and a loaded magazine with hollow point rounds. Gordon has 31 felony charges and a suspended license. Now he faces multiple new felony charges, adding yet another chapter to his record. On March 22, 2024, Florida Trooper Sapp was on I-75 when a white Honda SUV raced past him, high beams blazing, wipers on, despite the clear weather. Something was off. The SUV darted dangerously across lanes, tailing Trooper Sapp's patrol car before veering onto the shoulder. Trooper Sapp activated his lights and sirens, signaling the SUV to stop. But instead, the driver hit the gas, swerving across lanes in a risky U-turn that nearly ended in disaster.
And also need a description of that vehicle. We received multiple calls from that single call vehicle, number 1477. That was the vehicle you're calling for, and you made 51. Yes, 51. 27, right now. It's up there. Cowboy 227. I'm going to start heading out there. I'll probably be at the 5606 bridge. Stop 408 48.
The pursuit intensified. Speeding southbound at 110 miles per hour, the SUV weaved in and out of traffic, even veering onto the grassy shoulder. The driver's recklessness was a ticking time bomb.
What's your current bomb marker at this point? Bomb marker 314, bomb marker 314. 47, is he north or southbound? Please, southbound. Alright. I'm gonna try to get myself up there to 309 instead of 4. We'll take up to 309. For in reference, other than the unit that's behind the gear lighting, everybody stay off the radio. We are 1033 traffic. Alright, giving you my marker 314. Giving you my marker 314. Drop conditions at this time.
Near County Road 48, the SUV sped down the wrong side of the road, head-on with oncoming cars. Determined to end the chase safely, Trooper Sapp executed a precision immobilization technique, sending the SUV rolling onto the shoulder. With the vehicle overturned, officers detained the driver, identified as James R. Parridge, who seemed disoriented, with a vacant look and incoherent speech. EMS took him to the hospital, and later he was booked at the Sumter County Detention Center.